Sir, did you vote in the 2020 election? I did not vote. How do you know you didn't vote? Because I'm me and I don't remember voting. Well, that's weird because we have you voting. Well, I didn't vote because I'm me and I'm not an idiot. Maybe, are we missing something? Where's the disconnect here? There's a lot of evidence of voter fraud out there. You just have to open your eyeballs. Let's get to story number one from the Washington Examiner. Be in the show notes today. Show notes always accessible, bongino.com/newsletter. The newsletter is the show notes. Please read this. This Nevada article is just stunning. Do you think people are just making this up, folks? No. What happened? Don't worry. We're just going to put our name in a newspaper and lie about everything to be made fools of later. Washington Examiner, Paul Bedard. Nevada fraud. 1,500 dead voters. Joe, the dead voters are back. They're back. Amazing. Yeah. George Romero style. Night of the Living Dead. They're back. It's crazy. Maybe, what is that? What's that movie? The Days Later. The 30 Days Later, whatever. I've heard 8 days later. Those are the fast zombies. These are the slow zombies that vote. Nevada fraud, 1,500 dead voters. Incredible how these dead voters keep showing up. 42,248 voted multiple times. Joe, again, just checking. I'm relying heavy on you today, buddy. I'm pretty sure. Is that legality check, Paul? I need you too. Remember, Meatloaf's out 2 out of 3. So just checking. Voting twice is illegal, correct? In the same election?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, just checking. Paula, you had
that's if you're alive, yeah.
If you got to be alive for, actually, maybe the dead people voted twice. And RV camps were noted as homes. Again, Paul Bedard, I encourage you to read this piece. So let's go to a screenshot. So again, there's no evidence. It's like a bear right there. Is it really? We're just making this up? If you're dead and you voted, it's not a conspiracy or a theory because you can't be part of the conspiracy because you're dead. So there's no conspiracy. I have never seen a conspiracy of dead people. I mean, of you? No, 28 days later. 28 days. I beat you. You were Googling it, weren't you? I saw that. She was going on and putting it in there. She was looking for the name. 28. Those are the fast zombies. These are the slow zombies that vote. The George Romero style, which I never figured that out. Like, just run away. They're really slow and stupid. The 28 days later zombies, big troll. But they vote, apparently. And it's a conspiracy. How, again, they're involved in a conspiracy being dead, I'm not sure. So let's go to the Washington Examiner piece. This is really stunning new information that, of course, leftists at CNN and other leftist morons will totally avoid. Quote, Paul Bedard, Washington Examiner. Officials said that among the evidence and expert testimony to be presented in Carson City are indications that over 1,500 ballots were cast by dead voters. Wow, that's crazy. So, and that 42,248 people voted multiple times. Data on a huge spike in incomplete voter registrations and home addresses in temporary RV camps and casinos. They also plan to present polling that 1% of Nevada voters shown to have voted never did, and 2% of those shown to have voted by mail never got a ballot. Wait, keep this up a second, because there's a lot of juice here on this one. This is juicy. I had to have a Starburst last night. Kicks in my taste buds. Everything tasted like metal till a Starburst, and it was juicy. But this, I'll tell you, is a little bit juicier. Keep this up for a moment here. So we know dead people voted. We've beat that dead horse, pun intended. Horses may vote too, who knows? But we've seen a huge spike in incomplete voter registrations and home addresses in casinos. Fascinating. Joe, you and I have been to casinos, you know. I've lost quite a bit. Remember Luxor, Paula? We went in. We were relatively poor at the time. Mm-hmm. We bet $300 and we were there. We lost in like an hour, but it was fun. I was playing the game with Nomar Garcia-Parra and Mia Hamm. Remember the old shortstop? A lot of fun. But no, you took it down. You took it down. She's using her own judgment again. I know you got no. I know you like to gesticulate. You got to put that back. Bring it. So, but when I was losing money, I don't remember. Joe, you've been to a casino, correct?
Yeah.
Is there housing in the casino? Like in the casino? Have you ever seen that? I'm just checking. Again, we're doing it.
No.
Joe, I had to rely on you heavy, Joe. No, you haven't seen it. Paul, have you seen it? Paula has not seen it either, folks. So we have not. Wow, that's kind of weird. So we have people registering to vote and claiming the casinos are home. And then we have this. We have this Nevada hearing they're going to have, that they're going to present polling that 1% of Nevada voters shown to have voted never did. And 2% shown to have voted by mail never got a ballot. Okay, now you can come. Here's one thing. I love my wife. She thinks I'm better on screen than these things. That's why she's constantly happy on the trigger finger. She wants to pull them down. I love you to death. But sometimes I need it. I want you to see it and embrace it. The juice. There's a lot of juice in there. So how would you know if you were polled How would you, this is not a trick question, folks, because there are liberals watching who say, hey, the conspiracy there. If someone called you and said, did you vote? And you say, no, I didn't vote. And your vote is on file as having voted. In some limited circles, ladies and gentlemen, Joe, what would we call that? Back to the halcyon days. Back to the halcyon days of the Dan Bongino show. We would call that a clue that something's wrong. Sir, did you vote in the 2020 election? I did not vote. How do you know you didn't vote? Because I'm me, and I don't remember voting. Well, that's weird because we have you voting. Well, I didn't vote because I'm me, and I'm not an idiot. Maybe, are we missing something? Where's the disconnect here?
You just heard Dan Bongino.